Let me just start by telling you why we wrote this book. As was mentioned in my introduction, I wrote another book 3 years ago called From Jugaad to Systematic Innovation, The Challenge for India. And the main question we try to address there is why is it that though we have such skilled and talented people, and we seem to be quite creative in our own ways, that India doesn't figure very well when looked at from a global perspective as far as innovation is concerned. In fact, if anything, things have got worse. In one of the most recent surveys on innovation in India, the Global Innovation Index 2013, India is placed only number 66. And in fact, rather than getting better, our position actually seems to be slipping over time. So in my earlier book, I tried to understand why is that the case? Why don't we, or why aren't we as successful at innovation as perhaps some other countries in the world? And one of the challenges we face seems to be related to this concept called Jugaad, which was referred to earlier. So on the one hand, I think it's a very powerful idea because it essentially allows us to improvise and find solutions with very limited resources. It allows us to solve problems in very sort of what appear to be very creative ways. But unfortunately, one of the challenges with Jugaad is that it's often not scalable. And I believe one of the most challenging things before us today is that aspirations have also gone up. You know, this vehicle which is shown on that picture is where the term Jugaad originally came from. It's a proper noun referring to this vehicle which is often knocked together on farms in western UP and Punjab and so on. But I can bet you that the next generation of farmers in these regions is not going to be using a vehicle like this. As many of you might already be familiar, the younger generation of farmers today, first of all, not many people want to be in farming, but those that are, they want something which is more aesthetic, they want something which is more efficient, they don't want something which hogs the road and travels at 20 kilometers per hour like this vehicle does. So with all these aspirations changing and the world becoming much more demanding, I think India's biggest challenge is how do we capitalize on our inherent skill for Jugaad, but also do something which is more effective in the innovation space. That's why we wrote this book called 8 Steps to Innovation, which is the book I'm going to speak to you about today. And essentially what we tried to address in this book, my co-author Vinay Dabholkar and I, is how do Indian organizations build a more structured and systematic approach to innovation? How do we make innovation not be just a chance activity, something happens there on an ad hoc basis, but something that is more predictable, structured and systematic. Now when we talked to various Indian organizations, we found that they had 3 problems which they felt they needed to address. The first problem is what we are calling a pipeline problem, which is marked with the number 1 on that picture, which essentially says that many of these companies felt that they don't have a steady stream of ideas getting generated in the organization. They do have ideas from time to time, but there doesn't seem to be enough of that ideation happening for innovation to happen in a more predictable manner.